Hi there. So what turns girls on? What turns them on? One of the things that turns girls on is when you make them, when you do something really special for them. It really turns them on. For example, if you're spontaneous, okay? Girls love guys who are spontaneous, who will just do something that takes them by surprise, okay? So that turns women on tremendously. So if you want to turn a woman on, be spontaneous. If you have a girlfriend or you're dating someone or you're trying to date someone at this time, try to be spontaneous. Do something that's going to surprise them, okay? Um, Pick a day that's going to surprise them. Pick an event that will surprise them. Just do something spontaneous. That will most definitely turn her on. Something else that turns women on is when you essentially give up um, the whole machismo for a little bit. If you come off, if you show some vulnerability. Now, this is a tricky thing to do because you still have to present yourself as obviously, you know, a man, but women are seriously turned on by guys who are both macho and alpha, but at the same time have a degree of vulnerability. So if you can show her that there is a side to you that is vulnerable, that is not so strong, that is not so macho, that is a huge turn on to women. It will make you seem like a sensitive guy. And women love guys who are sensitive, okay? So remember, there's a fine line here. You want to be able to do it so that you still retain your masculinity, okay? But at the same time, you show the woman that you do have a side to you that is sensitive, that is vulnerable. And women are severely turned on by that. So again, if you can do that, boy, she's going to be turned on. Another way that women get turned on is if you are able to essentially take charge of stuff, okay? And when I say this, I don't mean be bossy, you know, or be arrogant. Women love men who take charge. That turns them on tremendously. Again, it's not about being bossy or telling her what to do. It's basically about having an air about you, a take charge attitude about you. You know, you you don't wait for her to give you direction. All right, you just you just move forward. You just take charge. Um, you don't give excuses. You know, you don't wait for her to come up with a suggestion for a date or a suggestion for what to do on a lazy Saturday or Sunday afternoon. You just take charge. So learn to take charge of stuff. Again, there is a fine line here. You don't want to take it too far where she feels like you're trying to be the boss of her. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about just taking charge in general and just basically moving forward with stuff and not waiting for her to suggest stuff to you. Women just are very turned on by guys who just take charge and they're not doormats. They're not waiting for her to say yes or no to something or suggest something. They just take charge. All right. And then if she doesn't like it, she'll always tell you that she doesn't. So, you know, it's not like she doesn't have a mouth to speak, but women are very turned on by that. So try those out.